everyone. Kurt Kelly, and we're back here in Tallahassee. We've been setting up a lot the last couple of weeks preparing for the legislative session. And what that means is we spend a lot of time in the halls meeting with members, talking with them, laying out our legislative agenda, hearing their concerns and their issues that they're interested in us having us involved with. All of that is sort of a precursor to what's about ready to happen next week. Next week, we're going to have our rally in Tally, and you're going to get to come up. We're going to start at 2 o'clock at the Duval, talking about some of the things that we're facing, some of the things we're hearing, some of the future issues that we're addressing. And we're going to talk about all of that. You'll hear some things about how collectively, how we're working with other stakeholders involved in this process. And then as soon as we're done with that, we're going to move right over into a great event that we have a reception. It's going to be a great reception. Selfless Love knows how to put on a party. We'll have heavy hors d'oeuvres and some cocktails and stuff. And then we're going to move into listening to the stories from our Dream Tank contestants, folks that are going to speak. We had this last year. It was a wonderful time. The youth got a chance to speak and talk to us. And the next morning, we're going to be at the 22nd floor starting at 8 o'clock. Get up, be there at 8 o'clock, great breakfast, and around 8:15, maybe 8:30, we'll start with our speakers. We have Siobhan Harris has lined up graciously to come and speak to us. We're glad to have the secretary there. And then we also have one of our legislative leaders, Allison Tant, is going to speak to us. She's been very engaged in child welfare arena. We appreciate her coming. She's been very active in the Democratic Party and has a good knowledge about stuff that's happened across the state. And of course, the new senator from this area that is going to also address us is Senator Corey Simon. I was with him yesterday and his staff, and looking forward to it. If you recall, probably 5 years ago, before he was involved in politics, Corey came and spoke to us about his organizations in child welfare. And so we're very excited about having them. We're going to have a great team talking to us. We'll have a chance to meet with a lot of legislators. Here's what I need you to do, though, this week is we've already made invitations to everyone, but the invitations really work when you call them and invite them to our event starting at 5 o'clock on Tuesday at the Duval and at 8 o'clock on Wednesday, 8 o'clock in the morning, before we go into the halls. We want you to invite your members to come to that. We make it easy for them to participate, to hear from our folks, and to just be with us. Listen, politics is about building relationships, the right relationships. Long before you start going and asking for anything, you build those relationships so that they know that when you talk to them, you're a good agent and that you're talking to them from experience and knowledge and understanding and expertise. And so that's what we're doing right now, and that's what you're going to be doing next week when you come up. All right, with all of that said, we've got a good newsletter here for you. I hope you like the format. We've been talking about that. We've gotten a lot of good compliments. I think our team does a great job of putting stuff in there that's relevant. It's an easy read. You can click on stuff that you need to know more about. But we're excited to have you up next week. We still have a few registration spots available. Please come up. I want to thank our sponsors. We've just got some great sponsors that have really helped us out, and we really appreciate them. We look forward to seeing you here next week. With all of that said, I hope you have a great weekend, and God bless you, and we look forward to seeing you up here in Rally and Tally next week.